Good evening, family. This is Damian Wilson coming to you with another Sounds of the Time message. But today I want to talk about Google AI translates a message. This is an article from dailymail.com, .co.uk. So most likely it's an overseas translation. But so basically it says a glitch in Google's translates AI is translating gibberish into doomsday warnings and prophecies about the second coming of ba-ha-shem, or so-called Jesus, which most of you should know. Jesus is an image of a man named Jesus Christos, and if I'm not mistaken, Serapis Christi. But yeah, continuing on, cause just a little moment. Cause basically, Jesus Christos was the son of one of the popes. I think it was Pope Alexander the seventh, if I'm not mistaken, seventh or the eighth, if I'm not mistaken. But basically he was a homosexual dude that was that had posed for the pictures and took pictures for to be posed as the Most High, which the Most High is not a melanated recessive person, because all natural aboriginals from this planet that dwell on this planet as of right now are all dark skin and all brown skin color. And basically Jesus Christos was a homosexual and he was in love with Leonardo da Vinci, and that's the person who drew that portrait you see depicted everywhere. A melanated recessive man, supposedly the Most High Son, I meant to say, but the Most High and the Most High Son are actually melanated beings, melanated people. But continuing on, so here it is right here. It says, because they typed dog in 22 times, and basically they typed it in 22 times and asked Google AI to translate it from Hawaiian to English. And this is what it says. See, look, all I know is the Most High, Yahushua Maschiach, he is returning. Everything is heating up, ramping up. One of the emperors of China just made a big move, seizing seaports in the Arabian Sea, around the Bay of Bengal, if I'm not mistaken. But they're making big moves, and a lot of things are happening around the world. I just got discovered that there's a super volcano in the northeastern seaboard under New York, around that area, Boston, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, around that area, Massachusetts, around that area. Also there's reports of Dabu 77 bringing out that Seattle, Washington is breaking off from the mainland because of massive earthquake. No, not massive earthquakes, but like mini tremor earthquakes. And then there's going to be a event where it's a major earthquake happening, and most likely breaking off Seattle, Washington from the mainland as a whole on the west coast of America, on the western seaboard, northwestern seaboard. But continuing on, it says, so my friend discovered that if you type dog into Google Translator 20 times Hawaiian to English, it's the most terrifying thing. And if you read closely, it says doomsday clock is 3 minutes at 12. And if you don't know what the doomsday clock is, the doomsday clock is basically a man-made contraption that the elites put up, and the powers that be put around the globe. I mean, not put around the globe, but it's an invisible clock they set up before Any number of things can happen. EMP, financial collapse, a major earthquake, a lot of other things. Basically, SHTF situation scenarios. But reading on, it says doomsday clock is 3 minutes to 12. We are experiencing characters in a dramatic development in the world. Basically, like I said, the emperor from China, he made a big move, purchasing them seaports, telling the European Union don't deal with the United States. Because basically China stopped using American currency, American federal FRN notes. They only use the yuan now, Chinese yuan, and that's a currency based in China, I think, most likely, if I'm not mistaken. But T1 says, which indicates that we are increasingly expecting the end times and Yahweh's return. Yeah, basically, things is heating up. This Revelation chapter 6 sign is about to happen, most likely, if I'm not mistaken. With the blood moon and sun covered with smoke, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna put this in the link in the description. You can read it for yourself. This came out basically, it say July 24th, so most likely was around the globe, on the other side of the globe. Because I'm here in America. Right now it's nighttime, so, and it was daytime earlier when I read it. If I produced this, but yeah. So we at the end of this. We at the end of this thing. Antifa paid idiots is doing what they do, starting causing up commotion, ruckus, all of that type of BS. You know, and, Yellowstone has been quarantined off for another time, because before it was already quarantined off by the FBI, CIA, if I'm not mistaken, and now it's getting to the point where they say it's about to blow. And they say once that blows, America's gonna crack in two. So that'll be the end of America for sure. Um, but yeah, like I said in the other video, 2/3 in America will be uninhabitable. And where it said it will blow up at 87,000 will be killed on the spot. It's basically a magma chamber under the ground, swelling up and bubbling up. Yeah, though, I'm gonna put this in the link in the description. Yeah, so stay prayed up. We in the final hours, we in the last days. We at the end of this thing, man. Shout out to my man Key. But yeah, though, signs of the times, man. Signs of the times, signing out. Be safe out here. Repent, man. Kingdom of heaven is at hand. Be safe, man.